this is Alana with Daily Blue Jewelry, and I'm opening up this month's Vintaj VIP box. It is June, and if I recall from the sneak peek, it should be ocean or sea themed, something like that. And I forgot to grab a pair of scissors, and no, lipstick is not going to open it. So I do receive this for free complimentary of Vintaj for doing an unboxing video for them, but I did pay for the subscription prior to them doing that, and it is a fantastic subscription. So here is one of their little design project, or this is the design project sheet that comes with it. There's no instructions. This is just an inspiration launching pad. This is always what I always have a little picture of the supplies that come in and a bunch of ideas, and I already love their ideas this month. I'm very excited. They also usually send a little sticker, which I put on my bead design board, and one of these days I will share a picture of that. Also, if you go to vintaj.com/pages/VIP, they have their current promos, and also you can subscribe there. I will list the hashtags you'd want to use to share your projects on Instagram with as well, because they will enter you, or you will be entered in a contest to win some extra supplies in your box if you use at least 3 items from the box in one project, and use the hashtag VintajVIP and @VintageCo. That should be up on your screen. So this month from Green Girl Studios, we have this adorable little otter that's just kind of laying there. It says "Be Happy," and that is adorable. Green Girl Studios is a husband-wife team out of, I believe, North Carolina. Yeah, Asheville, North Carolina. And they've been having their products featured in their boxes recently, and they're really high quality, nice heavy metal, handcrafted, hand carved. So these are really, really fantastic. And these, they've ended up retailing anywhere between $12 to $15, depending on which particular item we get that month. The box does cost right around $40. It's like $39.99 or something like that, or $40. And you're going to get over $100 worth of supplies. So here's the first bag of Vintage items. And we've got this lovely flower, which would be awesome if you put a little bit of patina on there, because there's some very nice indented grooves if you wanted to bling that up that way. You can bend it. It's still pretty sturdy. I'm not pressing too hard, but you could bend it if you used your metal bending pliers. We have this piece. I'm not really sure what to call it, just a filigree piece with some flowers on it. That's the other side. Trying to see what they did with this month. Interesting. It's actually not on, it's not on this list. I wonder if it's in place of this flower here. I don't know. Yeah, I think that I got this instead of this flower. So there might be some box variations out there. And then we have this, which is really cool. They kind of set a piece in there. But yeah, that's a really neat, unique piece. Then there is this little sun shape piece, which is really cute. Actually going to try and zoom in a little bit for you. Again, you could put patina on it, you could put a crystal on there or in there. Trying to see what they did with this. Usually I'm pretty good at spotting the pieces they used and things, but I can't seem to be like finding as much. So it looks like this piece they actually used, it's a bead cap, but they used it in this project as a bail, or not as a bail, but as a, why are words escaping me? They used it to hold a rhinestone in. I can't even think, a setting. There's the word I'm looking for. Well, this may have been used as a stone setting as well. Still don't see where. And then we have this leaf, which is really cute. Nice filigree. You could use that as a dangle on something. There's a little charm that says grow, and it's really cute. And then there's this, which kind of reminds me of Asian fish designs. Like there's the head and then there's the tail and everything. That's a really cool piece. I like that a lot. I think it'd be cool if you did some green or some blue patina on there. Or you could always distress it a little bit with your metal file or buffer. Sorry about that. Move some of these out of the way. Oh, they used this on this flower, but like I said, I didn't get this flower. I got this instead, which you could still do. So, wait a minute, I did get that flower. I didn't get this flower. Oh yeah, they did use that on there. I finally found it. And then some more charms and pendants. This one is like an old-fashioned initial charm with the design in there. And they use patina. You can see how nicely that looks and that design pops. It kind of reminds me of a vintage locket piece. It is not a locket, but how the old vintage lockets would look, or even a pocket watch. Naturally, pocket watches would be bigger, but that's what it reminds me of. Then there's this really, really pretty flower charm here. And I'm loving the design they did with it. I'm probably going to do something like that. You never know. It's really hard for me to decide what I'm going to do. Here's a few more of these leaf pieces in a different color. This is the what I'd call an antique brass. And then there's, or bronze even, and then there's this gold tone as well. So it's nice to have a few different things. You could do something like earrings and with a pendant. There's a lot of different things you can do with that. So then there's a copper tone colored shell charm, and again they used patina on this, which I think is a great idea. It really made it pop. It gives it a nice little nautical feel. So I do love that. A very nice starfish charm, and this one is one of those that is not made to be bent. As you can see, you could dangle some other things from this. Actually, it's not a starfish, it's a sand dollar charm. Like some of these other pieces are designed that you could bend them if you wanted to, but they're not flimsy either, so you're not just gonna bend it by accident. It would have to be intentional. There's a couple of bird charms, which they used in a pair of earrings, and they are adorable. I love birds. I just put out a bird feeder. It's like attached really high up on the patio door so that nothing can get at the birds while they're eating. And my indoor cat thinks it was just made for entertainment, just for him. This is a starfish charm. It's really, really cute. I like how they did this bracelet design here with that. Let's see. And looks like they gave us another piece of leather. They gave us some last month too, which was really neat. I did that Lark's Head knot tassel with it. This one's a teal or a turquoise blue. Actually, this one's more of a turquoise. I think the other one was more of a teal. Looks to be about 4 to 5 millimeters wide. And then they always send some charms and crystals, and these look like there's some Swarovski still in here. You can kind of tell by the backing. These actually could be check glass too, but I think they're Swarovski. But there's a nice Rivoli. And then there's this oval shape as well. They had set those once. It's a really pretty dangle right here. It's a nice emerald green. It's not, for some reason, showing up very well as green. There you go, you can kind of see it now. But that's really pretty. There are some acrylic teardrops here. This one's definitely Swarovski. It's a little flat back. Really pretty aqua color. These look like they're aventurine or dyed quartz. Aventurine is quartz. There's some nice little beads. They look to be about 6 millimeters. Yeah, there's 6 millimeters. This one's rose quartz. Looks like we got one of these. And don't be shy, and pull out some of your materials from your stash and use them as well. This is just a launch pad for you to be creative. These look like acrylic. They're really pretty, kind of a marbled look here. Like a pale aqua color. I must say the colors they chose this month, well, they always go well together, but I love the contrast and the complement between the pink and the green. Some hot pink teardrops here. These are probably check glass. These look like they're check glass. They're pink drooks with an AB finish on them. This is kind of a soft rose quartz color. It's not rose quartz, it's glass. And then there's some of these. These I happen to know are Swarovski. I forget what they're called, but they are little Swarovski, and they're little flowers, and they're really cute. Over here, I don't know what these are called. I call them donuts. But they're just little glass rings. I believe it's check glass. I do like what they did with it. And then there's some more. Another 6 drooks. These look to be about 3 millimeters. And they are coated on one side with like a copper color, and they're green. And then, let's see if I can get these. Some more flat backs. They look like Swarovski here as well. And there are 5 of them. 2 larger ones and 3 smaller ones. And I love using flat backs on all my stuff. As you can tell, I typically will raid my stash and just kind of bling things up. You know, if there weren't any flat backs included in this month or in that particular month. But that's one of the things I like to do. That and patina, there's so much you can do with all of this here. I do like their idea of setting this in, not sure how they did it exactly, if they set this in here. I do like that idea a lot. Let's see, what else did I like? What I think I might do is, don't know how they did it. They did this as a dangle. They did some dangles from the bottom here and hung this as a pendant, but I might hang this from each side here and then just one single dangle. Just an idea. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do with everything. Kind of just playing around yet. Usually I just kind of sit on it and literally will make things in my brain, and then we'll get an idea and then I'll put it into action. So I kind of sit on it sometimes for a couple of days. Other times I have an idea right away. It's kind of weird how it works. You just never know. It's just there's so many options that I want to make sure that what I make with it's what I really want. Because there's so many things you can use together. I like this little fish. They turned him into a bracelet, or her, or it, whatever pronoun you want to use for this little metal fish. And that's really cute. I like that. I might do that, and I might just kind of bend it a little bit so there's a bit of a curve in it, just so that it gives more of a nice bracelet look to it. Or I could use it as a necklace. I'm very fond of how they did the flower. Where'd that go? With the sun in it and the flat back. I just put a smaller one on there. We could put a bigger one. And they did just a very simple design with this one, and I really like that. But I think what I'd want to do is maybe either add patina or distress it. Like they took a little bit of a buckle block to it so you can see the contrast between the indentations and the pattern that's in there. Yes, I will be coming back in this video later after I've had a couple of days to play with the stuff and show you what I've made. So I'll see you shortly. In the meantime, you know, you can always check out my Instagram. Not that you're going to see this video before I'm completely done with it, but you can always check out my Instagram to see all the different things I've already made with the Vintaj boxes. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so here are some of the projects that I made this month. I'm saving some of the other supplies to do other things with at some point when I can think of something. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow Vintaj and myself. Details are in the description.